this is my golf bag. At the moment, this is what I'm using. This is what I've used for a couple of years. This is my bag. Big towel I keep on the outside. I barely ever use this. This is mainly, I use this for sweat every once in a while, or if it starts raining or something, I'll clip it off and use it in the cart. I have a smaller towel that I use. It's a black Callaway towel that I clean my clubs with after pretty much every hit, just wipe them off. I don't normally keep my bag like this. I normally have these all over every one. These things are great. Most of the problems you have with, the dings in the clubs come from bag chatter. With those, you really don't get that. I mean, yeah, obviously this looks nicer, but I'd rather have my clubs look nicer than other people go, oh, that looks great. Whatever. But, this I even keep in like a hybrid fairway wood Callaway head cover. This one I keep out. It's the only club I keep out because I use it the most. It's a high soft wedge. I use a 56 degree forged. It's an older Callaway wedge, just a regular forged 56 degree vintage wedge. Normally it maintains somewhat of a color like this. It's a darker color. I try to keep it like that. I like that. It's got some rust going on right now. I haven't took it in the sand to clean it off. Yeah, instead of using sandpaper, I normally just take it in the sand and beat it around a bit and just rub off whatever rust I miss. Honestly, if you don't let the water dry on it and just wipe it off, the rust is pretty easy to maintain. It will only get to a color like this over time. But you can always just take something and you can take that away, get it back to looking like it was when you bought it. Well, obviously these aren't there, but yeah. Then I have this, which right now it really doesn't work too good as a gap wedge. It is my gap wedge, but it doesn't really do the job as a gap wedge because my irons are so far off. With game improvement irons, or a cavity back, they have a stronger loft, so it's split too much. Like this 52 degree, I hit probably like 110, no wind, and my pitching wedge I hit like 140, 145. To me that's too big of a gap, but I didn't know. I grabbed, I think I bought the wedges when I had the starter set. I had a starter set, when I first started, like a Night Venom or something like that, and then I went on to, I think I grabbed these wedge when I had that set. Then I picked up this set of Cleveland, and then the driver, and then later I got the woods and a 2-iron and the putter, I think. But so anyway, yeah, I got this, and it's a great looking club in my opinion. I think it looks better than the Callaway wedges they have out now. Part of the reason why I bought the Chrome, stupid reason why I bought the Chrome, it just looks fantastic, it really does. And it's a 52 degree, 10 degree bounce. It's getting a little rust in here, but again, I gotta take that in the sand a bit. But do not get Chrome. My opinion, don't get it. Don't. I mean, it looks nice, it looks great. Go with at least a satin finish, because the glare is horrible. It really is. If you you're in the sun and it hits your eyes and you're seeing spots. But great club, real soft hitting. This in certain areas is really good because it's such a tight hit. They really didn't put too much of a grind on it at all, and sometimes on tight lies it works really good. You know, but at the same time, this is so like buttery that really the extra grind that they put on that actually might work out better in harder conditions. I don't know. Over time, I'm gonna have to figure that out, and I kind of want to get maybe like a 58 anyway, or a 60, and change this out. I'm just hard pressed to do that, or making that decision, because it's my wedge. It's what I've used for years and what I've gotten so used to. It's your biggest feel club, and there's just so much going on with that and so much comfort that it's hard to change. The irons I bought were Cleveland TA5s. It's a great looking club cosmetically. Tour Action, Cleveland. It's a great looking club, I think. I love how Cleveland puts Cleveland on the bottom of the club. Like I said, that's great cosmetically. Not like you ever see it, but I mean, you do see it. The look is definitely important when it comes to confidence. I'm not a big fan of the look down of them, but I'll talk more about my opinions of the clubs in a different video. Stiff Flex Cleveland, or True Temper ActionLite. The grips on these are just whatever came with them. It's just like a Tour Velvet. The thing that's neat about it is it's got these little I'm not going to be able to show you that right now in this light. The Cleveland symbols in black are indented in here on the back side, and I don't know. Like I said, I think looks are important to clubs. Feeling confident, you get inspired a bit by having your favorite set or a set that looks good, and yeah. But I have the 3 through the pitching wedge in my bag as of now. I have the 2 iron I found on eBay, brand new, which is kind of funny. But I've taken that out before when it's really windy, because I hit the ball pretty high. But I don't know. I'd rather keep the 5 wood. I need the 5 wood if I get in trouble. It's great to get things out of the rough, and you're not getting shit out of the rough with a 2 iron. Next I bought my driver. I like the look of these head covers. Sometimes it feels kind of Halloweeny, but the light disappeared on me since I started this video. I actually made another one, but they cut out my damn video. It froze up on me, so yeah. But they'll probably cut a minute off of this, so I don't know. I'll yap about the woods. If it cuts it off, I'll go back and talk about them. What's funny is I'm about to get irons with an extra stiff shaft on them, and the woods I got years ago have stiff on them. I didn't even need a stiff when I got the damn stiff flex. I mean, it's really not good for me. I have to do so much work to hit the ball straight because the flex is too weak for me. It's too, even if I had a stiff, I shouldn't have that low of a flex point on them. Yeah, because it kicks up in the air too high for me. This is honestly, still is to me, one of the best looking drivers to date. I went through multiple drivers trying to find this thing. Well, not find it, but to come to, that's probably blinding you, to come to the conclusion of getting this. 460, 9.5, great looking club, really is.